Okay, so I have, you can get these at any, like at Sally's or anybody. So I have about this many curlers. And that's, for the top part of my hair, that's about how many I'm gonna use. I've got that camera's so close. Okay, so my mirror's right here, so I have to kind of look at the mirror and then I'll try to look at you. But I just go through and then I section off my hair. So the first one that I do in the Velcro rollers is this top part. And I try not to get it too thick, but this is like the one that's gonna give me the biggest, like, you know how I keep doing that with my crown and going like this? I want it to be full. I like it to be full. I like big, remember, I'm a product of big hair, so I like it to be big hair. So on the Velcro rollers, this is a heavier hairspray. It's Bedhead, and it's their masterpiece. I don't use this all over my hair because it's not a very movable hairspray. But at the root, like the roots of my hair where I'm gonna spray where the Velcro roller's gonna go, then that's what I do. That's why I do that one. So on my Velcro rollers, I have a little bobby pin at the bottom of them. See right here? I put it on my mouth. It's so strategic. You should see it. I am like, seriously, I should do hair. So I do this. I spray that at the root. I just cleaned my bathroom and now it's gonna be all with hairspray. Well, oh well. Okay, so then I take it like this. I pull all the way up. And I bring it all the way down. I pull it, like I almost overcorrect and pull it this way. And then I put my little bobby pin in and it just stays. Just stays there. I didn't used to do this back piece, but I kind of have been lately because I feel like my hair is like so flat back there and it's a definitely neglected piece of hair. So I have been putting a Velcro roller there. So I am back combing, but just that first time right close, like I pull it tight and just do it against that root so it's not all the way up the hair. I am trying to preserve the breakage, but I'm really rough. I'm kind of rough with it. So then I pull it out. I wish that I could see at the back of my head, but I can't, so I'm just kind of judging. And then I pull it, put the bobby pin in. You know when you're getting ready and you're just sweating to death? I'm sweating to death. Okay, so I'm gonna come down. All these I'm going to put directional back. All of it's gonna go back. And there's a reason why I do that because when I finish, it just kind of gives a really good, some people will take that front piece and they'll pull it forward and they'll roll it forward, but I don't. I always do it back. So I don't do those yet. I'll do one more piece here and then I'll do my side pieces. So I do this. Get this one done, and that has like, make sure you're not getting part of the side pieces in because you want that volume to go a different direction, like on this and over here on this side. Okay, so I pull it, spray it. Yes, I do go through quite a bit of hairspray. I know that's shocking to a lot of people, but yes, I do. You can't use too much product, right? So I do the same thing, pull it up, and I make sure all that piece is, and then I roll it. And I do this whether I'm gonna wear my hair curly or if I'm gonna wear it straight. Because when I wear it curly, I still want the volume. I still want the volume in those corners, so I do it, and then what I'll do is after it's all up in my Velcro rollers, then I'll curl those pieces as I go and then just take the rollers out as I go. Does that make sense? Okay, so I pulled this piece right here and I'm rolling it all back. Rolling it back, rolling it back. You can always tell when I do any video ever, because I don't do a lot. If I did, like I used to do these lives for this fitness thing, and you could always tell when I do it, it would be when no one was home, because I feel so dumb. My husband's traveling, and my kids are done with their homework and preoccupied, so they're not watching me. Because I feel like I'm, you know, this really does feel like when I'm little, and I'm doing the show like with Barbies and talking to each other with the Barbies. Okay, so see, I've got all of those, 1, 2, 3, 4, all of those are all going back, and then I'm gonna do the sides. So then I take the sides and I just kind of split those two sections, split them in two, and I am gonna roll these this way. Okay, so I spray at the root. I'm slowing this down because I'm trying to explain, but it's not like, this is fast. Like I do this really, really fast when I'm like trying to hurry. And then in between it, you'll see me like take a brief moment where I'm gonna go get my makeup on. And so that's when these little buggers sit, is when I am get my makeup on. So that just stays right there. See, it just stays right there. And you know who I learned this from? I learned this from Cindy Crawford back in the day. I remember watching her do, like, watching somebody do her hair. And she's like, if I were to pick my fave, she's it. She's timeless. She's beautiful. She's not had so much work done that it's out of control. But she just, oh, she's awesome. And did you know, I learned this from the Oprah podcast, she got a scholarship on for engineering. And the first day of her engineering class, the professor asked her why she was there, that some other class like kind of made her feel down because she was too pretty to be in an engineering class. And she ended up being like the top of that class. She kind of has a cool story. You should go over to Oprah, the Oprah podcast, and listen to it. It's awesome. Okay, so I'm going to the other side. And I'll put all the products I use. I mean, you can use whatever products you use and make this work. Like, you don't have to have a specific product. The only reason why I'm using these products is, one, I have them, and I know that this is really a good stay. Like, it's a solid hairspray, and it will like go. My hair will stay longer. Okay, so I'm on the longest one. I'm on the last one. When I hold the bobby pins in my mouth, I kind of feel like Popeye. Okay. Okay, so now that all those are in, this is what it looks like. They're all up here. So you're gonna have these little straight pieces. Now my hair goes really straight. But if yours doesn't and it's still frizzy because, it's not all straight, what you're gonna do is just take this. I do it when I take my curlers out. I just go through every single layer and just kind of like hold this at the very end and just kind of go down. It's not like, it doesn't have to take a long time at all. But if you still, my hair is all straight. So it's not like I have to hold it or do this to make it straight. But when I take my curlers out, I take one last opportunity to reinforce the volume. But when I'm taking the curlers out, I'll clamp this at the bottom, at the top, where the hairspray was, and hold it for a second, and then pull it out. So I'll show you what to do then. I'm gonna go get my makeup on, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I took all of the curlers out. I just pulled them out, and then I would take my flat iron with every single piece, and I would just go to the end and pull them out, every single row. Like, I'd hold it at the bottom, and then pull it out. And I went through all of my curlers. And here is what it looks like. So it looks a little crazy and big hair right now. But when you start, so you can either take a comb and go through and just start like, because it's not back comb. Like, that's volume that you put in there from the curlers and that you've put in there with product and doing the flat iron. So then I just start working it with my hands. Like, I have a bigger, like, where I pulled more from this side, but if you wanted more of a middle part, you could do that. I just pulled more from this side, or you could do the other side. It just depends on how big of but this one right here is the way that I was going with mine. And so I just start working it with my hands, how it best looks with my hand. And if there's anything I need to touch up, like, make sure you check the back, because sometimes it's like you have a little bump it back there, which you don't want to have. And so after I have got it all done, sorry, I'm like using the phone to figure it out. And it looks really big, but when I get my clothes on and I get everything done, then I'm gonna come back to it. Like, I'm gonna go get my clothes on, but I will spray it right now just with like that movable, with a movable hairspray, any movable hairspray. You don't want like the one I used earlier for my roots. That's too much. It feels like you're almost freezing your hair. You want it to have movement, otherwise it will look like a big helmet. So this is what I do, and then it's gonna relax. It will relax. Like, it's not gonna be this big the whole time, but I do definitely have volume. So I'm gonna take my good old trusty Tresemme number 4, and I'm just gonna go through and just spray it, just so it stays. And then once I get my hair done, or not my hair done, my clothes on, then I'll come back and I'll fix it and kind of like make it look so big. But this is how I wear my hair. I mean, it's pretty big. I usually have pretty big hair. but you can make it as big as you want it to do. I want the volume in the crown, but the only thing again, make sure you check the back so it doesn't look like you have a big old bung pit in the back, but it lays really well, it lasts a while, and then what I do if I did the curls in it is I do the exact same process. I do the Velcro rollers, and then I would take my wand and I'd wrap it around, and then every layer that I take out the curlers, I would do the curls that way. And I always get a lot of volume, and it lasts a long time. And so this hair, if I do it straight, I kind of go in, I'll go for like 2 or 3 days with it straight, like this. And then on the 4th day, I'll curl it. The curls are gonna last longer if you do them the first day, just because you have fresh product in your hair. But I actually haven't seen it really be that big of a deal. Mine will stay. So that's it. And I'll show you the finished picture, and I'll show you the products that I used. But it doesn't matter. You can use your products. I have found this is really good though. Like I've had a lot of dry shampoos, and this is a really, really good one. I've not tried this one before. It's the Dove Refresh Care Volume and Fullness Dry Shampoo. Dry shampoo is just AKA texture spray. You can buy a texture spray. I just don't feel like it weighs down the hair more than this does. So I really like just the dry shampoo. It's so easy, super simple. And that's it.